Hey guys, I'm TJ,
And I'm Kayla.
and this is Thursday
Thursday
Night
Night
Live.
Live.
So, how are you doing this evening?
You're a little, let me have
Oh,
some room.
sorry.
I'm doing okay.
Yep, just how's everything with the kiddos?
It's going. It's going a lot better than I thought it would.
Okay, well that's good. Well, I saw that our friends at Q's Cruisers were the first ones in the box tonight.
They're always the first ones
Yeah,
in the box.
they have been. They're
They're so
pretty good.
excited to watch our
Oh
show.
yeah, it was cool. I actually got to talk to them last night
Oh,
on
really?
Viso show, and they're still getting used to everything, and they're trying to find a slot to do weekly, which kind of hard to do. Can be hard to do, but you just got to find one, stick to it. First, we like to think life is good. We negotiated some times, and now Thursday will be 7 o'clock. Jerry the Gingers. We'll go on at 8. And of course, life is going to be 9 to 11 every Thursday from now on. So we'll have anybody overlapping, and y'all won't have to go back and forth the whole time.
Cool. So next in the chat, I see Down Under
Good day.
Cruisers.
Yep, I see Handy Skiles in here. What am I doing?
Us and More.
Yep, us and Moore's always here. I see Spikers are in here. MGM Family Travels.
So
Jade
thank
Amtrak
y'all
Travels.
for
Thank y'all
joining
for
us
joining
today.
Yep, so let's see, what do we have to go over today? I know I made a little list. Let's see. Oh, the biggest thing is we actually made a Teespring store this week.
Yay!
Yes, we'll put it on here for a second. We did make it. Did find out one thing. When you go to the description, don't put anything registered trademark and they will pull you like that.
DJ was so upset the other day when he was making it because he worked on it for hours.
Yes, I did.
And it was like approved, and then like automatically it was like it's been shut down.
Yeah.
Something's copyright, and we're like,
I literally had enough time to start writing everything for social media. Like, hey, we have Teespring, and we got the email like, Jesus, they are quick. It all was because I basically took our about from our YouTube page and moved it to our
and it had the word Disney in it.
Yeah, literally, that was the email. They said, you have Disney, you cannot use that anymore. So, real quick.
I thought it was because of our picture,
yeah,
like our logo. But I was like, oh no, like when I made the logo, I specifically made sure I picked a picture that I took that could not be
that's
written.
copyrighted or third party. It was copyrighted or third party. So we made sure. So I was like, I was like, hey, that's a picture we personally took. We built this thing, so it's definitely ours. You can't copyright it. Logo we got fixed. Everything is on the. If you see the ticker down below, that is our Teespring store right now. Come buy our merch.
Lots of merch on the store.
I basically have everything but the blankets up.
Why you didn't put the blankets?
Because it was like this big. On a huge blanket.
Oh.
That big. I don't think anybody's gonna pay for that. So.
Well, that's silly.
Yeah, but it's what it is. But we got shirts, mugs, fanny packs. I want the fanny pack. Also, see, this weekend we also have a cruise-a-thon with the live plays. We'll say check the live plays. If you're just starting, get the live plays. Make sure, because if you get out there, they're basically like a TV guide for YouTube lives. Oh, hey, midlife. Hey, Journey with the Gingers. How are y'all doing? Oh, hey, Life is Good, Sam. Sorry I missed y'all. But
you got Spikers Crazy.
Yeah, Spikers Crazy just came in there. Jerry Jim subscribed. Oh, friended us. Forgot I can't use that word.
They just had a Subway sandwich.
Really? Oh, nice.
That's what we call it now.
Oh, okay. Oh, Subway sandwich.
It's a Subway.
Gotcha, Subway.
It's a Subway sandwich.
Okay. Well, let's see. We got that. It's going to be going from, I think it's 11 to 11. Dean with the live place will start it. I know Dellar's going to close it out. We got the 5 o'clock slot, so
Eastern
daylight time, because I know someone on midlife gets bad if you say Eastern Standard. So I'm just doing the EDT on the million things I had to do to,
It bothers me that we go by Eastern because we live in Central time zone.
I always have to think ahead. Like, okay, our show's at 7, but I got to tell everybody it's 8. So that can be confusing sometimes. And I guess the other thing I got to do was the cruise news. As we know, MSC is out of the Mediterranean. So far, the only bad thing that's happened is someone didn't follow protocol.
They tried to skip out on their
They
excursion,
went rogue and
go gallivanting.
And MSC did the right thing, kicked them off completely, which I think is the best thing they could have done because it shows them that they're not going to give people second chances. They're not playing at all.
Yeah.
And if
Now
you
it's not the time to go rogue.
Oh no, because we need I was talking with Ronnie, Dwight, Viso, Blaine yesterday. We were all like, the best thing for this cruise is to hear no news from it. Just that it went out and it came right back in.
Oh, Lord.
Stud
McNaughty's in the chat.
Yeah, and too bad LaSex is passed out drunk upstairs, I think.
Oh, that's good news.
He drank 5 bottles of Scope today. 5. Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Hey, Lucy. Hey, J&N. But I was saying, that's the best thing we need of MSC is for it to go out, not hear a peep out of it. Just it goes out, comes back, gets more people, and keeps on doing that. We don't hear a dang thing outside of Evercruise, but perfect. That's the best thing. So
J&N said, how are we doing tonight?
Well, we're doing pretty good. It's Thursday, one more day of the week. You got to finish up a lesson plan after this.
Talking about time zones, I just taught that yesterday.
Yeah, they were doing geography. That's why when the Gingers were talking about some stuff, I was like, oh, she's going on geography.
I was literally over here lesson planning.
And she was feeding me answers the whole time.
It's hard to get a 6th grader to understand the difference between geography and environment.
Yes.
So I was soliciting some advice from yours truly.
Oh, yeah. But hey, you did good. I helped Brad with some of this stuff because geography, social studies, history is my thing. So worked out pretty well. So now we got the preliminary stuff. See, everybody's just saying hi, connecting. Oh no, LaSex also did other things. So I just can't repeat them here.
Look how Stud McNaughty's picture is a champagne bottle.
I know, a big champagne bottle too, nice and big. Is it weird? I can hear I'm reading that in his voice in my head from the Twist Trigger, which...
Why doesn't he have a sexually charged photo
on
the couch
He's not cool
with
enough.
His champagne?
He's not cool enough to do it, I guess, or he's shy.
Stud, where's your sexually charged picture?
I mean, are you scared? Are you scared to take that pic? Because LaSex, he popped on the couch quick and was like, hey, here's me in all my glory. So... down under trying to get a time check, please, from J&N. I see that. But what's our theme tonight?
Food.
Food. Well, it's basically vacation foods, I think. I made a kind of, we all go on vacations, whether it's cruising, whether it's Disney, whether it's Universal, whether it's just go anywhere. We all have those things we want to eat. Like, if I go to Disney, especially Magic Kingdom, I'm walking down Main Street, I'm hanging left. As soon as I get to the circle, I'm getting myself a Dole Whip.
Stud McNaughty said, I've got your big champagne bottle, Kayla.
But you don't drink champagne.
Nope, I'm out.
That was a twist.
Oh, Tyler Show.
Hey, Tyler. How you doing?
Hey, I'm back for a long day off of work, so let's talk cruise life.
Okay. Well, we're talking cruise food, vacation food right now.
Cruisers just... finished watching your enchilada video.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Speaking of food.
We will actually either today or tomorrow be filming the s'mores dip, which, when I bring that up, her friend Marae, who's sometimes in our chat, sometimes not, I made it for her at a little soiree they had their house. Tears
literally brought tears to her eyes. It was so good.
It was the funniest shit proud moment of me cooking ever was watching someone cry over it. And then one of your other friends telling her husband that she's been replaced by a dessert. That was pretty funny. Oh, I see Viso's here. YouTube!
He's driving but listening.
Yep.
Thank you, Viso, for tuning in.
Thank you, Viso. You be safe. Don't be watching us. You just be listening to us. Don't be watching us, too.
All right, so let's talk food.
Okay.
Where you want to start?
I'll pull up the little thing I made up weirdly this week because I had a little free time.
Well, it looks like your little list here is kind of all over the place.
Well, it is. Well, just gotta remember we have different places. Like the first thing I thought about was Gatlinburg. I think our favorite place we went to was Paul Deeds. Now, take away all the bad stuff about her, she can cook, and that breakfast was one of the best breakfasts I've ever had at a restaurant. End of story. I mean, that was one of the places. Everything was good. They had that peach sweet tea that was, oh my god, good.
Well, you've only been on 2 cruises,
Yes.
and I've been on 22.
Are we bragging now?
I'm just stating the obvious.
Yeah, we're bragging a little bit.
So let's talk about carnival food.
Guys burgers. That's the first thing.
Okay.
Well, the weird thing is with me, I didn't have a Guy's Burger on Carnival first. It was the first time I had a Guy's Burger was at the Cancun airport, leaving Cancun from our honeymoon, and they had it's not called Guy's Burger, it's called Guy's American Diner there or something like that. That's in the terminal. But that was the first time I had it. I was like, if it's this good, I will have to have it on the boat. Have to have it on the ship now.
And that was an expensive meal
God, that was
in
like
the Cancun airport.
That was like $50 for 2 burgers, fries, and 2 water bottles.
Coos Cruiser said Paula Dean's house seasoning is the bomb. See, we should have bought some. They had a little kit of her house seasoning with like the hand towel, like for $15.
Do I ever tell you not to buy anything?
But you were like, well, it's not going to be Zatarain's.
I did not say that. You were the one saying it was a little bit extra money with the towel. Don't put me up.
You said we live in Louisiana. We already got good seasoning.
But that is true too. But, each their own.
Hani Skiles did I say that right?
Yes.
Said there's lots of wrenches in this chat.
Yeah,
No need for a nightbot here.
Yeah, we like our ranches.
Journey with the Ginger said 22. Wow, we are impressed.
Well, my first Carnival cruise was my second cruise on Vista. I was a little blue card. My first cruise.
Look what Stud just said. Did somebody say wrenches?
Stop playing if you're rich, Stud. But the first cruise, 10-hour fog lane. The lines from like 3 miles long to get on the ship. It's 10 o'clock at night. There's me just happy-go-lucky because I have my platinum card right here, which means I get faster to the fun automatically.
Hani Skiles said I said the name right.
Good.
That's my teacher capability.
Yeah.
I can look at any name and decipher.
Let's see. Here's Talent Show. We always got some good facts. Here's a very interesting story. We need reliable rapid testing, says Dan Blanchard, CEO of Uncruise. That solves the tip to restart Alaska just a few days ago. Yeah, we do. Well, right now, the only reliable one's 3-day. I mean, it's the swab the back of your brain.
Well, there's a place in Dutchtown that you can go through that does the real one, like the one where they go up to the brain fluids, and it'll come back the next day.
Okay. Well, I heard they're doing stuff for...
I think it's getting faster now.
Well, there was just a big thing of the NBA talking. I think it was all sports. They've been back in this research, NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and there may be a faster research now. But back to food, like we were saying.
Well, Coos Cruisers is back in Gatlinburg. They said, went to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and Dollywood a year ago with my son for a chorus competition. Had a blast. Loved it there.
We did during the middle of a pandemic. But we had fun. That was a fun little...
It was the flower and food festival.
Yeah, at Dollywood, but the only bad thing, the way they were... All right,
because of this, like, the social distancing.
They were opening stuff slowly, and if
yeah.
you missed something, you missed something.
They didn't have all the little food carts open.
At once.
They
were rotating them all day. So.
But it was like anytime they were open, we were like on the other side of the park. And by the time we got there, they closed. So we didn't really get to try much food.
Yeah, it was hot. And it was hot as Hades there, too. And no offense, I wear a gator mask. Like, that's my day-to-day at work. I'm wearing one since March. I told her half 2 days, like, can we just go? I'm tired. I'm hot. And I thought I'd be the manly one to make it through, but... yeah, it didn't work out that well for me.
All right, so on Carnival, your favorite food of all time is the Guy's Burger?
For lunch. For breakfast, Blue Iguana.
Those
burritos.
Breakfast burritos.
Oh, that's
They have some kind of crispy potato that they only put in the burrito at breakfast time.
They're so good.
Good.
I mean, the only thing I could do is that on port days, they have that sandwich, that broken egg sandwich. If you go to the main dining hall, that's really good.
You're talking about on the brunch menu.
No, that was on the brunch. No, that's not on the brunch, but that's on port day menu. Because that was on That was on sea day brunch. That was one of the few items that were only on port days. I remember that fondly because me and your dad were both bummed out on the brunch day about not being there.
Okay.
Because we were both like, "Oh God, it's not here." But I will say those are my two favorite places. I've never really been impressed by a buffet on any cruise line so far.
Yeah.
It's usually if I'm going on a cruise,
It's quick food.
and it's quick food. I'm getting off to go to port real quick. That's one thing. But if I'm on a cruise ship and I got time to go to the dining hall to get something, I'd rather do that. Or
Spikers, their favorite is bonsai
I
sushi.
want to try that next.
You know,
cruise
you
on
know
the horizon.
something? On my 22 cruises, I've never tried boat sushi. Ship sushi.
Now I have been told with the pizza. Now I will say the pizza on Carnival's good.
Oh, Brooke Todd, the vacation wizard, is
Hey,
here.
bro, how you doing? You doing Are you doing lesson play too, like Kayla is on the side?
Probably.
Wouldn't doubt it. But
That's all teachers do is work.
oh, bye, Bill. Bill's sign off right
Oh,
now.
bye, Bill.
But one thing I did was told that when we do the Harmony of Sea next year, that we need to do the Sparrow Pizza on Royal Caribbean. They said it was venti good, and they said it made. I think the exact words, it made Carnival's cruise pizza feel like it was rolled in dirt, stomped on, and then burnt.
Okay.
That was the comparison I was given to that.
Us and More loves Guy's Burger
Oh,
Joint.
Sorrento's pizza. Sorry, my bad.
Lucy, she said, OMG, those potatoes at the Blue Iguana and the stuffed French toast at the Sea Day brunch. Yes, agree.
And-
Check. I'm getting both of
You
those.
do know you've had too many burritos though. When you're on the cruise ship, you walk up and they're like, "You want your usual?" It's like I've known you for 2 days and you already know what I want.
That stuffed French toast, and what was that? It was a thick pancake thing.
Oh, the griddle pancake you're talking about.
Yeah, it was a griddle pancake, and it was on the Sea Day brunch.
Yes.
And it is. It's like one pancake that's like that thick, but the topping, oh my God, it was so good.
That was so. I mean, I do want to next time. Like we didn't do a lot. We only did one specialty dining that cruise. And that was the steakhouse, which I was very underwhelmed with. I didn't really.
The Carnival Steakhouse.
Was not that. Now
Yeah, no, I think it's because like they've changed their menu
yeah.
and like their presentation. Like when I used to go to Carnival, oh my God, they had like this rosemary bread. It was so good, but they don't do any of that anymore. And I really wasn't impressed with the Carnival Steakhouse last time I was on there.
Now, when it comes to drinks, because you don't drink, I do. That Caribbean wheat beer that's on Carnival is like my second favorite beer in the world now. Because I remember we went and got wings. You wanted to get some drink. I wanted to try the beer out at the
Oh, I got the what's some little shrimps?
coconut shrimp. You got.
Yeah, coconut shrimp. They only sell them at the Red Frog Pub.
And I said I want to try some of their beer, and that Caribbean wheat beer. Oh my God! I mean, this is the closest thing to it right here. Is what I'm drinking. This.
You can get 6 coconut shrimp at the Red Frog Pub for $3.33. That's a good deal.
Oh. I don't want to butcher your name. You had it right the first
Oh, honey, did you ever try that huge piece of French toast on the Carnival Sea Day brunch? Yes. That is like this big. It's like
both.
6 pieces of toast is what it looks like. It was good. I think it has peaches.
It was different, all a bunch of different fruit.
Some
on
type
it.
of fruit
It was
on the
No,
top.
it was peaches. It was like a peaches, and
It was good.
It was always. We both got separate days on the cruise ship.
Spiker said if I have it just went away. If I have too much to drink and I'm going to bed, then it's straight to pirate pizza.
Well, the one thing I do like about Carnival is that you can be have a little too much drink, and you can get on that app and just order pizza directly to your room. It's only $5. So.
Oh, she did. Or it might be Ronnie. I don't know. I did try the deli sandwich this last time, and surprisingly, it was really good.
I was going to try.
I've never done the deli
either.
stuff.
Me either. I have not either, but I'm going to try it next time. So we got 8 days on this next cruise. Crossed our fingers on that, June. But
What is this that Tyler said? Bahamas Paradise announced.
You go.
announced the launch of its new micro deposits offer, allowing travelers to book future sailings to the Grand Bahama Island, Nassau for early 2021 with just a $25 deposit per person.
Not as low as Princess. I know Princess does the $1 ones every once in a while.
I ain't never had no $1 deposit.
They do little. I've seen those get the things in the mail for you. Just like to throw them out anyway. But
Us and More, they love the omelet station
I tried that.
for
That
breakfast.
was really good. That was really good. The omelet station was.
I'm not big on eggs.
I like a good omelet. If you make a good omelet, you got me. Good omelet, good biscuits.
See, I'm more on sweets. I want like pancakes, French toast, waffles, carbs. Like that's more of my interest level.
Well, of course. I mean, you gotta have. If they got.
I like sweet
If
things.
they got hash browns, I'm all in.
Yeah, I
those
do
little
like the
triangles they make,
potatoes.
those are so good. Well, I'm really saying why I'm overweight right now.
Well, yeah, carbs.
Yes. But now going to Royal Caribbean, I've only done one. Didn't like that cruise, but one thing I did love was Chops Grill. That was one of the best steaks I ever had. We just did the lunch steak, and I remember I was ordering the pearl like, oh, did I order the wrong thing? And we got that steak, and that was like Ruth Chris style, like caliber. Goodness.
The Down Under cruisers said any breakfast that I don't have to make.
Very true.
Agreed.
Very true.
So, what are y'all's favorite foods on Royal Caribbean?
Yes, because we only got Chops, the main dining, which I don't even remember. We only did the main dining breakfast one time, I think, because they were so slow on Vision of the Sea. I remember the dining hall was good.
Anytime I go on a cruise, I like to go to the formal dining for all the meals, like as many meals as possible, because I feel like that's the experience of cruising, is like being waited on. Like I don't want to go to a buffet.
It just depends on what your mood is too, or how tired you are. I can see where if you're tired enough, going to the buffet sounds a bit easier, not having to go through the whole hour row of going to the
Life
dining
is
hall.
Good today said, I've never tried the omelet station. We usually do the main dining room breakfast.
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
If you have an early excursion and you gotta go to the buffet, that's the best way to do it. But we do also prefer the main dining hall for breakfast. I would always take that over.
Spiker said, I'm not big on eggs either, but in a loaded omelet, I can take it, or boiled eggs.
I hate boiled eggs. 15 case roast pizza on Royal Caribbean.
Did I try the pizza on Royal Caribbean?
They didn't have it there. They didn't have Sorrento's on because it was such a small ship. They were like a couple things we were looking forward to. We're like, oh,
it was an old, but okay,
yeah.
yeah.
That ship's from not like I think it's like 2000 or 98, something like that. So
Yeah. I kind of the 22, that one was like 22.
like I would always tell people like I hated that ship. I really wasn't a fan of that itinerary because the only cool place because we went to
It
Key
was
West.
the boat.
The boat killed it.
Yeah, it was old
Oh,
and
well, you'll never say boat.
creaky.
Yeah, it was the older ship. It was just
Why can't
But-
we say boat?
they get mad. This should be a ship. We'll get scolded by Tyler and Heather.
Aren't they the same thing? A boat?
No, ships are bigger. You'll get scolded. Trust me. You'll see that scolding come through. Let's see. My sister said they ate at Hello on her Disney Thai food. They said it was amazing and worth every penny of the upcharge.
Yeah, now Disney cruises, like there are no bad meals.
No, they're not.
Every
All right,
restaurant you rotate to is good. Spiker said, real quick, back to Carnival, the Cat in the Hat breakfast is a must try. I think it's a $6 charge, but the menu is great.
Yeah, I want to do that.
I've done that, and that's actually really neat. And it's not just for kids. Like, you'll see a lot of adults and, like, couples in there. Like, I mean, there are kids in there. But, like, a lot of just couples go in there and do it. And it's really cool how they make the food and the green eggs and ham. And, like, the waffles have little dots in them and all. It's
Or
neat.
as Ryan likes to call it, look at, how do you say that? Or as Ronnie at Life's Good Today likes to call it, the big boat.
What did I say? It's
We
a
call it
boat.
a
I call it a
ship. I don't
boat.
care. We're in the South. I call it boat's a boat.
Viso said, we love the main dining room. Buffet is usually overcrowded and hard to find a seat,
I
but
agree
it's
with
nice
that.
to get some food to take
To the room.
and take it to Lido.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah, now, like, if we've been at port all day and we get back online, like, I'll do the buffet then, but if it's a sea day or,
If
like,
I'm
at
on
night,
Carnival and getting off at lunch, I'm going to Geyser Blue Iguana.
I want to be waited on.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't happen on land.
You ain't getting Guys burgers unless you're at a certain spot in the country. So I'm going Guys, or I'm getting a burrito, because they'll load that thing with shrimp and steak.
Okay, so let's go to Disney World.
Okay. Well, here's what's happening when I go to Disney World. I'm going to Magic Kingdom. I'm going up Main Street. I'm hanging left, going to the Tropical Adventureland. I'm going
Dole
to
Whip.
get that Dole Whip. That's
First thing I'm doing when I go to Magic Kingdom is getting a Dole Whip, followed by a churro.
Yes,
and then a Mickey Mouse ice cream head.
If I can find a breakfast place that has a waffle, get the dang waffle too.
Oh, I've never had a waffle there. You know what also smells good at Disney World, and I've never tried it, are those big hot dogs, like right on the corner. They always smell real good, but I've never had one.
One of those big turkey legs.
No.
For a couple hours.
I don't eat chicken on the bone. Coos Cruisers. We like NCL for the free specialty dining. We do 3 of those typically on C days, and we hit the buffet main dining room or Oceans on the other days. Now, see, that's one thing I like about Norwegian. They do have like the buffet, but they also have a restaurant that's free. That it's usually Oceans or something like that. But like it's sit down, you order, it's free, and like it's more upscale.
I was really looking forward to that for New Year's Eve, but we let ours roll, so let's see.
I feel like we're missing things.
Probably are.
Life is good today. Say I want some Guy's Burger and Blue Iguana.
I do too. I was complaining about that randomly to Kayla over text last
Spikers.
week.
Oh yeah, I love some churros. Oh my god, that's my favorite thing.
Well, you know what's crazy?
Churros with like chocolate sauce to dip it in.
Here's one of the differences between Disney World and Disneyland. Disney World's all like Magic Kingdom's all about the Dole Whip. Like that's the big thing there. But you go to Disneyland, they do not just regular churros, but they do gourmet churros too.
Brooke Todd said the chicken waffle is delicious. I think she's talking about Disney because she's the Disney wizard.
Yes, she is.
Vizo said they have a Dole Whip on the Disney Cruise Line now. I know. That's cool.
Yes,
I would, when I was on Disney, they did not have the Dole Whip.
Oh, I love Dole.
Life is Good Today has never been to Disney.
Recommend.
A lot of people haven't.
A lot of people have. Well, because Disney World, I've been watching Yesterworld Entertainment, which is a great channel. If you're like a theme park freak, I guarantee you Tyler watches it too. I think I told Heather about it this week, and she's been addicted to it. It talks about the history. Disneyland was built for locals. Disney World was built as a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So that's why a lot of people haven't gone, because yes, it's higher price, but it's the whole reason why they took so long to open with the pandemic. Because they didn't want all the PPE to ruin the magic. And that's the big thing. Don't ruin the magic when you go.
Brooke Todd likes Casey's Corner at Disney World.
Casey's Corner is good. I do like Casey's Corner.
Said they're closed right now.
Yeah.
Hani is asking, does Disney World have those cream cheese stuffed pretzels like Disneyland? I love those darn things.
I haven't had there, but I've had at SeaWorld. Cream cheese stuffed pretzels.
I've never had a cheese.
There's one place at SeaWorld spot, and now I haven't been there probably 10 years, but it used to be right next to the Dolphin Show outside. They had the cream cheese stuffed pretzels. Oh my god.
Spikers said, I was just fixing to say one of those fat turkey legs.
Spikers all said, y'all have me sitting here with slobber pouring out my mouth and belly growling. Well,
Tyler said Johnny Rock. Yeah, he shed. Johnny Rockets is free for breakfast, and the food is the place for that meal for sure.
I've heard that. I want to compare the Guy's Burger to Johnny Rockets. We had the chance at Galveston, but we had just booked the Harvest Season. So I'm holding out till Thanksgiving next year.
Brooke said, "Have we tried the grilled corn at Animal Kingdom? Oh my God, it's a fave."
I want to try it. See, Animal Kingdom. There's one place I don't like Animal Kingdom. I really don't. But there's one restaurant that makes the best lo mein I ever had. That's Yak and Yeti. I flippin' love Yak and Yeti. Their lo mein is so dang good there. And they got this mango. It's like 3 different rums. It's got mango juice, passion fruit in it. It's so good. But that's like, if you haven't noticed, I really love that place.
Brooke is the Disney wizard. She says she's never seen the cream cheese stuffed pretzels at Disney World.
Well, there is some stuff that's just at Disney, like at Disneyland,
Yeah.
they have the gourmet churros. At Disney World, they have the gourmet Dole Whips. So that's one of the big differences.
Moore loves Johnny Rockets breakfast.
Well, we're gonna try that November next year.
Okay.
Well, back to Disney. I mean,
We had churros. We talked about Dole Whips, the Mickey Head ice cream.
well, you haven't been to a lot of restaurants. I think you've been to Be Our Guest, right?
Yes, I've been to Be Our Guest twice for dinner.
Well, that's more of an ambient place. It's like Sci-Fi Diner. I love Sci-Fi Diner, Sci-Fi Theater. You don't go there for the food, really, but it's just
But see, I think that's how Be Our Guest is. Like,
yeah,
it's French food. That's not my favorite genre. But you go there for the castle, and they got the rose in there with the little petals falling, and the beast comes out.
You go there for the ambiance.
Yeah, you're going for the setting, not for the food.
If you want to go for food, my favorite place is 50's Primetime Diner at Primetime Cafe at Hollywood Studios. It's a place where they get on to you about, have your elbows on the table, they give you a sticker fish or plate. It's all just, old school 50s home, comfort food. And some of the best meatloaf I've ever had. I had some shrimp there that was banging. They have a Dad's Electric Lemonade, which is it's blue caracou, it's vodka, it's lemonade, a couple other things that's been a while since I've been.
Is that how you say it? Caracou?
I guess it's Krakow, or I don't know.
I always said Curacao.
Whatever. It's Caracou, I think.
The blue stuff.
Yes.
I don't know how to
but
say
it's really
it.
good. It comes with a little illuminated ice cube head that lights up in there. So it's Dad's Electric Lemonade.
One thing that is good at the Be Our Guest restaurant, on the dessert menu, they have the gray stuff.
I've only done breakfast there.
It's really good.
But I will say
the gray stuff is delicious.
The breakfast they use, it's a loaf of French bread. And it's just very simple. It's just they just fry it. They cook an egg in the oven in it, and it's just so simple and good. It's just that little salt, pepper, but it's really good for what it is.
Brooke is listing all these places. I haven't been to Disney World in a good 5 or 6 years.
I've been 5 years.
So a lot of the stuff she's saying, she's talking about Pandora, Pongo Lumpia at Pandora and Animal Kingdom. I've never seen any of that. Let's see.
Oh, wait, Tyler, yes, I was watching the Fuckland today, actually. I've been watching, I don't know why I've been at Yesterworld, the Fuckland kick all this week.
Oh, Brooke said, Be Our Guest has changed 2 TS meals. The food has stepped up. It's gourmet now.
Oh, good.
Joey, her husband, loves 50s Prime. Also, the friend chicken? Or is that supposed to be fried?
Fried chicken, probably. I've had the fried chicken is good. I've had that before, too. If I'm going to MGM, we're doing Sci-Fi Theater for lunch, and we're doing 50s Prime Time.
Viso said, all right, guys, good job. Have to get off here because my daughter is about to drive my 6-speed Golf, so no distractions. I hope I'm still here. Good luck, Rafi.
Good luck, Rafi.
We hope you're here, too.
Teach her how to use that clutch. Can you drive a clutch?
No.
Really? That's surprising. That was one thing, just to go off subject for a second.
That's one of those things like eating chicken off the bone. I'm just not doing it.
Well, here's the weird thing. I worked in the car industry sold cars 10 years. I was my last dealership, second largest in the state for Chevrolet. 3 of us, 3 could drive a stick shift, and I was one of them. And there was 20 salesmen on the floor there. That's always weird. Well, that's why I always ask people that who could drive a stick, who can't.
SM Moore said they loved Animator's palette on the Disney Wonder. That's cool because it's like the painting.
It changes.
Yeah, and your menu is like a color palette. That's really neat.
Well, see, that's one reason why when we go on Harvey Season, we'll try Wonderland. That's the one where you have to take a brush. We watched Gru's Tips TV's thing when she took the brush and showed the menu and everything. It looks like something, but it's going to taste like something else. I've actually
Life is Good Today let me know that they think it is Curacao.
Curacao, okay.
What did I say? Curacao?
Curacao.
Curacao.
Curacao. Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, Ronnie. Well,
and Spikers agreed.
Yep.
Brooke Todd said Pongu Lumpia is like pineapple cream cheese egg roll. I am in. That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Papa Mozo is here.
Papa Mozo, #Vlogfather.
Papa, welcome. We are talking about food.
So
We're all going to be drooling by the time our hour is up.
Well, let's switch gears for a second. Let's go to the other people we haven't really talked about, Universal Studios. I think one thing, if you ever go there, you have to have lunch at Mel's Drive-In. I mean, that's been a day one staple there. It's old diner food, but they do a good milkshake. They do a good chili cheese hot dog. It's one thing you kind of have to do once, you know.
I like, what's that green thing? The Grinch.
The green thing. Okay, there's a million
They
things.
make a green eggs and ham croissant, and it's hot, like it's warm. Like, normally that's not what I would get at a theme park, but it's good.
My favorite, well, see, it's been a bit since I've been there, but my favorite thing, and this has been gone forever, one thing I used to love about Margaritaville's was that each one, even though it's a chain, yes, but they had local food. They'd have like local menu items. They had this Cuban meatloaf survival sandwich, some of the best meatloaf I've ever had. On true Cuban bread, something that I miss living here in Louisiana. I miss my Cuban sandwiches. But oh my god, that was so good there.
Papa Mozo's
Curacao.
Oh, when it's OU, it's Al.
Yeah.
Not an elementary teacher.
Yes, that's in. I work at auctions.
They know how to speak when they get to me.
But yes, that's one thing I like there. Also, see.
Well, see, you've never been to the Harry Potter stuff.
Let me guess,
like,
you're about to say butterbeer.
That's not my thing. But like eating at the Leaky Cauldron, that was good. And it's like unusual things from the movie, but they're good. I don't remember what I had, but it was good.
We also have the Monsters Cafe, which I hope they still have. Again, it's just like rotisserie chicken, quick dining Universal.
Yeah, I do like Monsters Cafe.
But it's just you're in there, you see props from. I like seeing old props from old movies. Like at Hollywood Studios, they got that one. It's like the back lot fast service restaurant where they used to have a baked potato bar there, and then you could have like the plastic cheese, and you put it put on your fries, your
the
burger.
Plastic cheese.
That's what they call it on Disney Food Blog.
Papa Mozo phonetic. I know. No phonics here. Where's City Walk?
See what's when you go with People Mover and you walk
at
in
Universal?
when you get out of the park garage, that place you walk into, that's City Walk.
I don't remember seeing an NBC grill.
No, that's new. That's new there. I think
Brooke said, I'm disappointed I didn't get to eat at the Leaky Cauldron. I did get butterbeer.
Well,
they do have, right beside the Leaky Cauldron, they have an ice cream shop, and they have like all this unusual flavored ice cream, like lilac and boogers.
I will say also real quick, if you're new here, which I noticed we got 21 right now. If you're new, hit the friend button, the subway button, as you like to call it.
Go ahead and subway to our channel.
Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. A thumb's a thumb. I mean, that just means we're good activity. So
whatever you're feeling.
Yeah, I mean, Lessex may give us a thumbs down later for all I know. So
Brooke, Lessex.
Yeah.
Brooke said, City Walk is like the downtown Disney for Universal. If you park, you walk through it. If you stay at a hotel there, I don't think you walk through it. It's restaurants mostly.
Just like a little blonde I knew who just found out she's going recently.
I just don't remember seeing the NBC.
That's new. It's probably been it's been years since you go. Did that take place of NBA or like NASCAR? Because last time they had NASCAR Cafe, they sold egg rolls. They've changed that last.
Like last time I was there was like Bubba Gump's, which when you're from Louisiana, that's fake food.
Frozen crud seafood.
Bubba Gump's.
Margarita. I think
Margaritaville.
I think they're at a point now where I think Margaritaville and Pat O'Brien's, which I will say the Pat O'Brien's is legit there. Like it's very good. Like
okay, at Universal they have the Burger King where you build your own burger. Like you get the bun and the patty. They'll give it to you, but then they have all the toppings bar. Like you can put all kind of crap on it.
Oh wait, Spiders asked where we live. We live a little bit south of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's where we're at.
In between Baton Rouge and New Orleans.
We're about 45-minute drive from New Orleans from here.
Yeah.
That's our home point.
Brooke said they have Bubba Gump still. That's the beginning of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Chipotle,
See,
maybe a donut place.
but see,
Yeah.
Bubba's Cup was always, they used to have, they had like a Motown club for a while. Because at first they had a ton of clubs there. Like, that was a big thing that
Yeah.
failed. Then they started going with, then they turned to like, it was a Motown club, then it was like a Decades club where each floor was a different decade. And then it became Bubblegum Shrimp, and that's what it's been since. But that's not day one.
Us and More, shameless plug here. They've moved their live show on Fridays to 9 p.m. Eastern after Life is Good Today at 7 p.m.
Yes, they
Eastern.
have. And then right after them will be the Down Under Cruisers. And I guess we should discuss our partner channels real quick. We got Us and More. We got the Down Unders. We got MGM Family Travels, which they have the Cruise Dorks on this week. They're pretty funny. When we watched their show this Tuesday, the thing is, Us and More will be on this Tuesday, but next Tuesday will be MGM. They alternate their Tuesdays, but
Spiker said, "Oh gosh, y'all sound like you're from Orlando." Well, TJ is from.
I'm from Tampa. I grew up an hour away, and a little bit just about me. My mom was a national chairman for the Amateur Athletic Union, and their home HQ is on Disney property. So we went to Disney for free, and that was part of work. At that time, any business that worked on property, you get 4 free park hoppers a day. So she'd walk us through at Epcot, and this back when we had, I had a little brick cell phone and my little Nokia, and she called us a day, asked us what park we were at.
Tyler said NBC did take over NASCAR.
Okay, because NASCAR was we ate there one time. It was just there was that, because that opened when NASCAR was like huge, especially with that being just like 90 minutes away from Daytona. That's why it was so big, and that was when like NASCAR was like selling out every race. It was one of the hot sports in the country.
Honey said, "I've done work in Terrebonne Parish and Iberia Parish many years ago."
Yeah,
That's not far. We're in Ascension Parish.
Yeah. And I work in East Baton Rouge Parish.
And I work in Ascension.
Yes. Really?
Tyler said, "I think the BK Whopper bar is going away soon. With the budget cuts, who knows? Only time will tell."
Very true.
I'm sure any self-serve bar is going to
It's going to have issues.
It's going to have issues with the beer virus.
Exactly. But where were our food?
All right, so we've talked about, now that we're good and hungry, we've talked about...
Oh, yeah, see, we talk about... this is one thing at Epcot. Now, I will say, if you are a foodie and you go to Orlando, go to Epcot. Because here's the thing, you can get...
Well, if you're a foodie, you need to go during the Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah, definitely. That's someone we know is to go during that. Who's been bragging about it. You know who I'm looking at. You know.
Who?
Little blonde girl.
Oh. Tyler said, "Am I a partner channel? LOL."
You can be one, shoot.
Sure.
You're always here. We can join the crew as long as...
Does Tyler have a wrench?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. You can look. I mean, you...
Oh, how do I look?
Yeah, he's got a wrench. He's like... See, he's got a little blue wrench. He's good.
Brooke says, "I'm munching on popcorn," which, by the way, is a favorite Disney snack.
That's true. If you ever watch... Well, I know Tyler does the Provost Park Pass. The wife, when they're doing their stuff log for the park, she almost never doesn't have...
I don't like popcorn.
I just don't like carrying it around. That's the thing. I hate carrying
I don't
around
like
popcorn.
getting it all in my teeth. And I don't know, like, to me, that's not something to spend calories
That's
on.
taking Dole Whip.
Like, I'd rather go get a churro.
Yeah. Churro, or... You know what I used to miss there when they had the McDonald's fry bars? Like they sold McDonald's fries at Disney back in the day? That was really awesome. You just get like a little thing of fries, just walk around. They used to have that back in the day there. It was right outside Frontierland.
Brooke said, "By the way, they've started the Food and Wine Festival now." Wow, that's early. It's usually in October.
Know all about it.
Spikers said, "Tyler Show, you are so smart. I bet you make straight A's." I bet he does.
Yeah.
He is full of knowledge.
Yeah.
Brooke said, "Maybe I should start a channel." Haha.
Maybe
I
just come
told
on
her if she would start a channel, we would have her on ours.
Yeah, we'd have it. Yeah, you could be our exclusive Disney Universal person and Disney Cruises.
Travel Adventures with Eric B. Welcome.
Hey,
He said,
how
"Hey
are
there."
you, bud? Welcome to our insanity and not
Well,
insanity,
it's
twisted
food
trivia.
talk.
Yes, food talk tonight. Lucy says
Epcot,
Mexico.
Mexico is her favorite pavilion to eat in.
That's a good pavilion, but if you like steak like I do, Canada. It's expensive. Not gonna lie, it's up there, but that's some of the best steak. It's the best poutine you ever have in your life is outside Canada's there.
I can't
but,
do poutine.
No, but their steakhouse is banging. And I will say, if you want a cool experience, you can go eat at the restaurant at the aquarium they have at Epcot. Which you said you never been to the aquarium there?
At Epcot? No.
That's where Nemo's
I
at.
always... Epcot is like two different parks. It's like the Nemo test track section, and then it's like around the world with
Well, it's
food.
World Showcase. You got well, it used to be called Innoventions, and that was like, oh, this is the newest stuff in the world. Now it's all dated. But then you got the World Showcase in the back.
Brooke said the Food and Wine Festival is very early. It's an anniversary year, so this is the longest food and wine festival ever. Brooke also said Le Cellier is good. I love the poutines. I can't get into soggy fries.
You eat when it's fresh. You just get a fork and
It
go
has
for it.
gravy on it, which makes
When
the
is gravy
fries.
ever bad?
The gravy makes the fries soggy. And then the cheese curds, they like oink in your mouth. They
They're
squeak.
supposed to be squeaky. That's cheese
I don't
curds.
like it. It's a texture thing.
Papa Moza, Tyler, I respect you for having a kind, humble spirit. You're growing. Yes, he is.
Oh, Life is Good Today is heading out. They got to set up for their
All right,
live.
good luck.
We'll see y'all soon.
See y'all about
Thank y'all
14
for
minutes.
stopping
Yes,
by.
Thank you. Thanks, Ronnie.
Let's see where we're at.
Well,
Chat's blowing up.
I know. It's
The Tyler Show said, TJ, you have to see Florida Resident Edits. Very funny for sure.
I'll try it out. I mean, I literally have now watched every video on Adam the Woo. So, but that's one thing I do at work. I watch y'all's channels, and I watch other people's channels when I work. Just kind of a little bit of background noise. I can't work in silence. My ADHD will go bad. But that's what I do all day. And I've kind of like been bounced off everybody else's, watched a couple other shows that I've watched for years. And
Brooke said Epcot, they're tearing it apart right now because they're creating Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster and an outer space themed restaurant.
And they're also redoing the whole front art thing last time I checked. So I know a lot of people, I don't know if you've never been to Epcot, if you walk, there's these huge like stone mounted things that had people where they laser etched people's pictures in there. So I knew some friends who had the picture there. And they're tearing that all down. They've been there like for decades. Like people's pictures. Is right in front of
We need to
Spaceship
go.
Earth.
I haven't been in like 6 years, and I feel like I'm out of the loop. And it's time for a churro.
I'm in. I mean, shoot, if our next cruise, if sometimes
I want a churro in one hand and a Dole Whip in the other. That's a good day.
I just will ride Splash Mountain. And
I don't have to ride anything. I could just walk around and eat.
No, but I gotta do Twilight Zone Tower of Terror 15 times in a row.
Travel Adventures with Eric B says he loves Epcot.
Epcot's one of those parks where as a kid you hate it, but as an adult you're like, this is like one of the best places ever.
They're building a Ratatouille ride.
That's actually coming from Disney Paris. That was where it's already.
What kind of ride would that be, though?
It's like you're a mouse scurrying through the kitchen.
Oh.
That's what it is. They had on Imaginary Disney on Disney Plus.
Brooke said, I'm telling you, now is an amazing time. You could do everything.
I don't have the hours I have to go to.
I don't have time now.
Someone wanted to go to Gatlinburg. I don't know who it was.
Disney wasn't even open yet when we
It
went to
opened after.
Gatlinburg.
There were, well, true, but we had to get out anyway.
Papa Mozo, he said, did you know that I enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy?
Really? That's what my, that's
TJ loves that movie.
I love all Marvels, but no, I like Guardians of the Galaxy because that's one of those no one really knew about Guardians of the Galaxy. Everybody knew kind of the X-Men growing up because that was a cartoon as we were kids with the X-Men animated series, Batman, Superman, all that stuff. But you had to read comics to know Guardians of the Galaxy.
Some more said, I want to ride Space Mountain.
I love Space Mountain. That's an OG ride. I mean,
Brooke said, yes, it's similar to the new Rise of the Resistance ride, trackless. I think she's talking about the Ratatouille ride.
It's completely trackless. Like you're just on a little thing that goes
So,
on.
like, you're going to be sitting in a mouse body?
I think so. Well, I think it's pretty much, but it's like a simulator type. I think it's 3D too. We can watch Imaginary Disney after this to figure out the episodes. That's what it talks about Disney Paris. or we watch Provo's Park Pass. Your choice.
Brooke said, I love Marvel. Disneyland has a Marvel land.
Well, Down Under, I used to be an annual pass holder at SeaWorld.
Yeah, the Down Under Cruiser said you guys need to go to SeaWorld. We do. I've never been to SeaWorld Orlando.
Fun fact, my sister sat on Tilikum. Go research who Tilikum was.
Oh, that's the one who pulled her by her ponytail and she drowned?
2 weeks before that happened, my sister, back in the day at the Shamu show, they'd have kids sit on Shamu. My sister was picked and she sat on Tilikum. So, fun fact, we have that picture. Just like she was one of the last people to get slimed at Nickelodeon when it was at Universal.
Honey said, I've been tracking the live shows within the cruise community. I will send a link to my shared document to us to post at the end of the show so nobody leaves their live.
Okay. Thank you very much.
That's cool. Brooke said you can see the Ratatouille one in Paris.
Right. I will say, the one thing, I would love to go to Disneyland Paris just for that, and I really love how the Space Mountain looks there.
The Down Under said, not in Orlando, on the Gold Coast. Well, yeah, Australia is definitely on my list.
Yeah, it's on our list eventually. We're going to get there. I mean, right now we're just trying to get into the Caribbean.
Right now, I just want to go somewhere.
I just want to go on a cruise.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind going to Disney right now if we had the time.
If I had the hours, they'd have Justin's thing.
Oh, Travel Adventures with Eric B. said, I've never been to Hollywood Studios. Heard it's great. That's my favorite. Well, Magic Kingdom is...
Magic Kingdom's OG, but as a teenage kid, when
I like
really going a lot,
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror is good, but I liked Islands of Adventure because the roller coasters, and Universal had more of the thrill rides to a point. So that's what I really liked.
Hot Tyler said, honey, I try to do a live once a week on Friday, every week if the Wi-Fi provides.
Hey, Tyler, you need to get with the live place. You need to email Dean at the live place and get your show on there. Because I think the time you usually go is open on there. And that will get you a little more out there. Me to tell you that. I guess I'm just going to say it out loud now.
Brooke said, Magic Kingdom is my favorite, but Hollywood Studios has really stepped it up.
When Hollywood Studios brought in, I like this kid is I'm a Star Wars nerd. So I like Star Wars. I like Star Tours. But this is before the whole Rise of Resistance came there. I mean, when they had Star Tours and Indiana Jones, as a kid, especially as a boy growing up, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, that's your jam. And then when they brought Rock and Roller Coaster Twilight Zone, I mean, actual thrill rides, I was like, yep, I'm in it to win it now.
The Tyler Show said, do you both see Griff and Alyssa? It's like watching a TV show.
Yeah,
I follow both of them on Instagram. Looks like they're getting into RVing.
Maybe we should get them with Zach Khalid.
They bought an RV and they're remodeling it, and they want to tour the United States in their RV. That looks cool. I will say,
if you like RV and RV renovation, my stepbrother Zach and his wife Colleen, they have Steady Streaming Casio, and they do the old Streamliner RVs. So if you want to check out renovating that stuff, go check out their channel because they're technically, I guess, part of our family.
I'm gonna put their name in the chat.
Yeah. So they're good. They're family. When we say cruise parts, they're actually YouTube family.
Yeah.
So. Okay,
Eric B said, I thought Magic Kingdom was a little too kiddie for me going without my kids. Yeah, but it's the OG.
You gotta go.
That's where the Dole Whip is at.
Here's what you do. If you're gonna go, because I've been there just as adults, just hit the thrill rides. You don't gotta worry about kids or anything. Hit the thrill rides. Hit the mountains. Hit Thunder. Hit Splash. Hit Space Mountain. I can't believe I missed that one. Hit the Snow White Mine's Crazy Card ride. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Car ride. Hit the food. I mean, then if I go to Disney, I'm getting park hoppers. That way, if I get bored at park, I'm going to Epcot or I'm going to MGM. So
Lucy agrees with Brooke. MK is the best, but Hollywood Studios is catching up.
I want to go for Star Wars. I'm such a Star Wars nerd. I've been wanting to go for a long time.
We're at 55 minutes. I can't believe we've sat here and talked about food for 55 minutes.
Well, that's why this will be easy. Now I got to come up with something tomorrow for Saturday at 5 o'clock.
Now we need to go eat a snack.
Yeah. Real quick, if you're a creator, I want to see #creator down there. Just get we got a lot of people here. We're still, it's 18 over on there. So put #creator.
Brooke said the new Runaway Railway ride at Hollywood Studios
That's the first ride based on Mickey Mouse.
used to be the Great Movie Ride is on point. It was amazing.
Yeah, the only thing is the Great Movie Ride, that was just like, when you walked in there, because you walked there for the old Chinese Theater, the replica of Hollywood, you wanted to see that, so.
Did we?
I love that ride. I'm a movie nerd.
It was a nice take a break from standing on your
Exactly.
feet. I guess like Hall of Presidents. It's good little nap time.
I liked also going inside. You saw the movie memorabilia, like
Yeah.
like Dorothy Slipper. So hashtag Curiosity Cruisers. They are some of our newer creators out there. They did their first live a couple weeks ago.
Rayleigh Blaine is
Rayleigh
here.
Blaine. Hey Rayleigh.
Us and More creator. Tyler creator. Brooke Todd said it is Mickey's first ride. RR is trackless too. It was so good. Hani said creator-ish.
Hey,
He's working on
He
it.
did his first live last night. I was kind of bouncing back and forth, but I was on Viso, so I was having a tough time trying to listen to y'all and interact and be on Viso's live at the same time. Because that didn't go for 3 hours. I didn't expect it to.
Blaine late. Yep. Coming in at the midnight hour.
Yep.
Down Under Cruisers, creator.
Really creator.
Brooks talking to Lucy about
Our two travel agents out there talking.
yes, if you need a cruise travel agent, you can get with Lucy. If you're ready to go to Disney, you can get with Brooke Todd, the vacation wizard. She can help you book
if
your
you're doing a
Disney.
Disney cruise, you go either one, just flip a coin.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Actually, I just helped one of my buddies. He was on our Facebook page this week, and he's trying to do a cruise from LA to Japan. So I hooked him up with Lucy this week.
They have like Los Angeles to Japan?
like do some low. I mean, if you do a was it a relocation cruise or I forget the term?
Oh, like repositioning.
Repositioning cruise, yes. Oh, that's right. Papa Mozo's doing weekly videos now, little 5 minutes inspirational. We got Midlife, who does the most family-friendly show every Sunday at 5. I'm talking, you want family-friendly? You go there. Mm-hmm. And you meet Stub McNally, Sex Ferguson, you learn a thing or two.
Hani says, yes, lots of overlap. That's why I started creating the sheet to figure it all out. I picked that time because originally it started as a pre-show for Josh's Live.
Okay.
Yep, we're giving a shout outs to Brooke Todd and Lucy. Stud McNaughty, hashtag creator of children he doesn't know about.
Very true. You're going to be paying a lot. When they find out, though, that's when you get hit.
Hashtag Papa Mozo, hashtag creator, hashtag blogfather.
I like how I've created Blogfather, and that's every show now calls him that because of me. Humble brag.
Well, we probably need to go ahead and start shutting it down. We don't want to step on any toes with the folks coming after us.
Yep, remember, Life is Good is up next. So they're going to be 9 to, well, it's 9 to 11, but we all know Ryan's going to go till he gets tired. So he may, I think he was, I know it was up in the air if he was going to have his guy right outside.
Oh, the guy who was there last week,
he
the
was
singing?
It was up in the air, because it's kind of like up in the air because he's, I think it's better for the guy time-wise because it's early in the morning, but it's going to be, oh yes.
Okay, and don't forget to check us out Saturday on the Cruise-a-thon with the live place.
Yes. And
we have
also,
a thumbnail somewhere that we'll put up.
It's all, well, no, it's already got up there.
Okay.
It's already up there for Saturday at 5. Also, we'll be dropping the s'mores video. I'll probably do it Sundays. I don't want to step on the cruise thought. Also, I'll drop it Sunday.
Papa Mozo said love to my friends.
Thank
you guys for tuning in.
Yes, we will see y'all next week.
Yeah, well, we'll see y'all Saturday.
That's right. Sorry, see y'all
But we'll
Saturday.
also be back next Thursday.
Yes.
To talk about more food.
Yes. More foods, more cruise, more shenanigans.
More Disney,
whatever.
more cruising, more
Normal
food.
stuff. So, all right, guys.
Bye,
We'll see you
guys.
later.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Bye.
We appreciate it.